Hey guys, I'm Pat Kelly. Okay, in this problem, they give us this expression for this p sub k statement, and what they want us to find is what the p sub k plus 1 version of that would look like. Okay, so we are going to look for p sub k plus 1, and really very much what you want to be thinking of through this type of problem is kind of like when we did function notation. Back up here, this subscript of k, see where it occurs in your expression. It's there, and it's there. And so what we're going to do is take this k plus 1, kind of treat it like an argument for a function. Wherever I saw k, I'll make sure I put a k plus 1. So there is a fraction with a 5 in the numerator. I'm not changing that at all. But then in the denominator, the first thing I see is k, but I want to use k plus 1. I'm going to put parentheses around that, because that needs to multiply by, up here in the original, another set of parentheses. And there I'm actually even going to use square braces, just to try to keep my organization clear, because inside there, this k also wants to be replaced with a k plus 1. And I close parentheses there to show you that I'm only right there, that's underlined, but there's still a plus 1 outside of that. So plus 1, and then close your square brace. And if I even keep the color coding going there, that k plus 1 I put there and there, just like in the original here and here that was only a k. All right. Now another thing is I use parentheses like right there in particular, because be careful, if there's any other kind of operations occurring to the k, that would occur to your entire k plus 1. My only operation is there's like an afterthought of plus 1, but if there had been any kind of multiplication or exponentiation or anything, do it to the entire k plus 1. For me, there's not too much to do here in terms of simplifying. There aren't too many of those operations. So I do still have the 5 up top. This k plus 1 in front downstairs, I got to leave it k plus 1, right? But inside the square braces, I'll clean that up a little bit. That's k plus 2, which I'd probably put parentheses around that as well. I don't need the square braces at this point. Okay, so I'm actually going to wrap it up and call that an answer. If you wanted to, you could expand, you could FOIL those two parentheses, but it's not doing any good. And for these problems, actually simplify the little parts, but you don't really need to expand your numerators or denominators at all, because you'll see we're going to end up looking for patterns, and it'll be easier to see the patterns this way. Okay? All right, keep your thought process like functions, and I know you'll do all right. Okay? Go do some on your own.